I worked in the same department for 19 years. 19 years, y'all. Same department, but I held different roles while I was there. I started there, I think, when I was 19, and I left in 2023. So a lot of growing up happened there. And I didn't leave because it was bad. I left because life started asking something different of me. As I mentioned, I worked my way up over time. I stayed, I learned, I took on responsibility. My last position was assistant to the director of emergency radiology. And I also supported his entire staff of doctors. It was a really good job. Real structure, real security, or a sense of security. Because we know there's no such thing as a security in corporate America. Okay? Y'all better read the fine print. There is no security. But anyways, it was good. It was a good position, basically, is what I am saying. But as my life changed, my priorities changed as well. And I wanted to be more present for my son, not just at home, but, actually there. As I mentioned in my previous video, we moved away from the main city. So we moved away from my family. I was about an hour away, or I am about an hour away from everywhere and everyone. But it's okay. An hour is not that bad. It's really not that bad. And I see my family often. But anyways, I wanted to be more present for my son and be there for him. For the first portion of his life, it felt like everyone else was raising him. I was working the 9 to 5 and I was building the business. And at that time, business was starting to pick up. I was away on the weekends, away after work sometimes. And it seemed like the only time we saw each other was at bedtime, So I wanted to be there for him, first of all. So anyways, I started realizing how much of myself I was giving away every day and how little was left by the time I got home. So it was time to change it. It was time to change something. So when I decided to quit, it wasn't impulsive. It didn't feel confusing. It didn't feel rushed. It felt scary, but also very clear. Two things can be there at the same time. Two things can exist at the same time. And for me, clarity doesn't come loud. It comes calm. Yes, Isaiah? Sure. Meet me downstairs. Say hello to Isaiah, guys. My 7-year-old. Anyways, I didn't know exactly how everything would work out, but I trusted that I wouldn't be doing it alone. I trusted that direction would come as I moved, not before. And that felt like enough to take the next step. Walking away from a 19-year-old or a 19-year career isn't small. There's comfort there, routine, identity. I won't pretend I wasn't nervous because I was. Not because I doubted the decision, but because I respected what it meant. Growth, it usually asks you to let go of something familiar. You trying to grow, you're going to have to let go of some things. So this cherry blossom tree didn't start out looking like much. It started with a base, a structure. Oh my goodness sake. Guys, this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah. Something solid. Each balloon changed the shape a little. And just like this season of my life, or that season of my life. Not rushed, not reckless, just intentional. One piece at a time, as you can see here. So, I didn't quit to run from something. I quit to choose something. More presence, more honesty, more space to grow into who I already knew I was becoming. Being ready doesn't mean you're fearless. It just means you're willing to move forward without needing every answer first. So thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for rocking with me. Until next time, happy ballooning. And remember, we are more than just balloons.